John Constantine is a clever and charismatic occult detective who always finds himself tangled up in supernatural troubles. With his sharp wit and love for cigarettes, he's no stranger to dangerous situations involving magic. In this one-shot comic by Ray Fawkes and published in November 2014, Constantine sets out to kill Nabu, a powerful sorcerer. But did he succeed? You'll have to watch the video to find out. John Constantine is really scared, but he's trying hard not to let it show. Using magic for 5 years straight has been wrecking him since the war. He's not the same guy he used to be. Even though he's faced a lot of bad stuff in his life, nothing has bothered him as much as the helmet of fate. Mary Bowen is having a rough day. She left her phone with her to-do list at home, and now she's rushing back during her coffee break to grab it, knowing she'll be in trouble. But on the way, something catches her eye, a shiny glint of light. Suddenly, her instincts vanish, replaced by a mysterious call from Nabu. She's not just a librarian, she's supposed to wear the helmet of fate. When she reaches the hotel where John Constantine is keeping the helm, a man with a rifle knocks her out cold. Even though the helmet warns him, John understands it can't do anything without someone to wear it and use its magic. The helmet reminds John that he was offered the chance to be its host. It promises that if he gives up seeking revenge and teams up with Nabu, they could fix injustices throughout history. John explains that the helmet has been responsible for a lot of the suffering he couldn't prevent over the past 5 years. Many of his friends lost their lives trying to obtain its power. Jun Seo Lee dreamed of becoming an actor, believing he was meant for greater things. Despite his family holding him back, when he hears the call of fate, nothing can stop him. He feels everything is about to change until he's suddenly choked unconscious. The helmet dredges up John's wartime memories, reminding him of the horrors he witnessed and committed. It insists that with its power, John can prevent those atrocities. John angrily retorts that the helmet could have stopped them from happening in the first place. The helmet's offer of time travel is dangerous and deceitful, but it insists it's possible despite John's past failures. It compels John to raise the helmet and place it on his head. John pleads for a deal, but it's too late. The helmet of fate has him under its control. Downstairs, John's friend Lloyd struggles to keep the helm of fate from summoning innocent people to the hotel room. But it's getting tough as some of these people are armed. The helmet is taken aback when it realizes John has tricked it. Instead of letting the helmet control him, John spent years seeking the magic to control it. Using the auditorium of Anubis spell, John traps the helmet within his heart temporarily. He warns that the only way out is through a fair challenge. If the helmet wins, John's heart will burst and it can find a new host. John emphasizes that his spell is genuine and the god Anubis oversees the challenge. The challenge is simple. Nabu must prove he's ever cared for anyone besides himself. Knowing he's likely to lose, Nabu warns that John will die anyway. That's the price of facing Anubis. John points out that despite Nabu's claims, his actions show his true intentions. Nabu summoned someone to kill John, and when that person didn't show up, he called for others. It seems like Nabu doesn't even care if they end up harming each other. Despite Nabu bragging about being the greatest sorcerer, John suggests that true greatness lies in humility, quietly doing good without seeking recognition. John mocks those like Nabu and himself, who boast about their accomplishments while innocent people suffer. He sarcastically suggests bringing in Khalid Ben Hassan, the former wearer of the helm, as a witness for Nabu, knowing he's trapped in hell. Nabu responds with a menacing glare. John declares the end of the challenge, and suddenly the god Anubis grabs Nabu and devours him. Afterwards, John finds himself back in his hotel room, where a voice prompts him to fulfill his end of the bargain now that Nabu is gone. It turns out John tricked the sorcerer. He struck a deal with an Ifrit demon to create the illusion of the audience of Anubis. In return for his survival and Nabu's demise, the demon can inhabit the helmet of fate, free from the prison scroll that bound it. As long as it masquerades as Naboo and uses its hosts for acts of kindness, nobody will suspect, and John won't bother it again. John descends the stairs to find his friend Lloyd surrounded by unconscious and lifeless bodies. Lloyd, frustrated, accuses John of deceiving him about the situation they were walking into. He demands to know if his efforts were worthwhile. John calmly states that he obtained what he was after and suggests they both go get a drink now.